Hey guys, here's another video adding on a few editing tools. Some more things we can do with Pixlr. We're going to start off by downloading kind of a background image. I'm going to look at my picture files where I've saved this, which is on your Weebly. We're going to use this for a background image. We're going to combine it with another picture. And to do that, we need to open that other picture. So we're going to go back and open another one, open image. We'll look where I've saved the image, and it's going to be the Mickey Mouse image that we have saved also from our Weebly page that's on there. There's my image, and I'm going to open it up. So now I've got two images. I'm going to have to copy one image and paste it onto the other if I want to combine these images. And when I paste it, it's going to create a new layer. It'll be in its own layer so we can edit it and work with it without disturbing the first one. So here's my Mickey Mouse that I want to copy. I think I'm just going to I could use the lasso tool and go around it if I wanted to, but here's an easier way. I'm just going to use the marquee tool. I'm going to draw a box around what I want and make sure everything's in there. Yep, that looks good. And I'm going to say edit copy. And now I'm going to, here's the Mickey Mouse image. And over here is the background image. So I'm going to click on it and open that one back up. I can page back and forth between them, two different things I have open. Now I'm going to paste it onto this image. So I'm just going to go edit and paste. And now, as you can see over here on the right, I've got two different layers. I've got the background layer. If I take the checkbox out of it, I see the Mickey Mouse. Put it back in, I see them both. If I uncheck the Mickey Mouse layer, it's gone. I can just see the background image. But remember, whichever layer we want to work with has to be highlighted green, whatever this teal color is right here. So I want to work with the Mickey Mouse layer. One thing that can make it easier, if I right click on it, I can go over here and rename this layer. I'm going to call this layer Mickey, just so I remember what layer I'm working with. So now if I look at my layers, I've got background layer and Mickey. So it's pretty clear what's what. Well, I like what I've got here, but I want to get rid of this white background. I could hit the arrow here and I can still move this Mickey Mouse layer around wherever I want it on this background. But I want to get rid of the white area behind it. Couple ways I can do that. The easiest way is I'm just going to select it with the magic wand, click on it. Let's try that again. Select it with the magic wand. Come on, magic. Oh, take a look over here. I've got the background layer selected. Mickey layer has to be selected. Edit Mickey layer. So magic wand, click it, and I get the marching ants around it. And now I can either hit my delete button or I can go up here to edit clear, and that will get rid of the background, whatever's selected. Remember, when I hit the magic wand, it only selects the color that it's on. Let's undo this, take another look. The only thing that's selected right now, it's not the whole layer, it's just the white area, because that's what I selected with the magic wand. If I just selected the black area, now just this black area is selected. So make sure that the correct area, just the white area, is selected. And I could go edit clear and clear that area, or I could go, let's undo it, or I could go hit my delete button and it would delete whatever is selected. Same result. I'm going to deselect, Control D to take those marching ants off. So I have my eraser tool over here. That's this thing right here. If I click on my eraser tool, I can erase manually what I want to erase. I've got Mickey selected, so only the Mickey layer will erase. I can change my eraser size right up here. I've got eraser selected. See where it says brush? I can select any of these heads for my eraser. Here's the size of it. So I can adjust the size, bigger or smaller. If I make it smaller, click out here. That's what I'm working with. If I make it bigger, right now it's at, let's see, 53. What if I go all the way down to like 1, or let's go bigger than 1. Let's go 20. Click out here. Now my eraser is only this size, and it will erase anything I try to put it on for that layer. Okay, not really good for this application. So let's go back and we'll just select it with the magic wand. And we'll edit, clear that out of there. Now, since I use the the eraser, I still got some little faint images where it didn't erase quite all the way. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to undo, go back to the way that seemed to work the best. And I can just keep undoing till we get back where we started. Undo. So now I'm going to select the white area, edit, clear. White area is gone. That's what I wanted. Control D to get rid of the marching ants. And now I still got a couple little areas of white. I'm going to blow this up by using Control Plus so I can see it a little better. But I got a couple little areas of white that I really don't want on there. So I'm going to click this one. I've still got my magic wand selected. And I'm going to hold down Shift, which will allow me to select another area as well. So now I click this area. Now they're both selected. Two different areas. Shift you hold down, it will let you add multiple areas. And now edit, clear. And now all those two little white areas are also gone. Control D to deselect. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit using Control minus. I could use the navigate up here if I wanted to, but Control minus is easier for me. I can click my arrow and now I can move this little Mickey Mouse image around. He's doing fine on there. If I want to make it smaller, there's a couple ways I can do that. One way is if the Mickey area, the Mickey layer is selected, I can go up here to edit and I can go free transform. Free transform allows me to do different things with this thing. You notice the little cropping bracket comes around it. I can grab a corner and I can start pulling it bigger or smaller. If I want it smaller, make it smaller. I can drag it back to the position I want it. I can grab the sides and make it fatter. So I can do pretty much whatever I want to do with it using this. Another option I have, I could go edit. Nope, I don't think I want to apply that. I should leave it like it is. Go edit, free distort. Distort allows me to really pull these corners around and change the way that it looks, which might be useful in some applications. Not really for me though. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that. Put it back to what it looked like originally. And I think I'm going to change the brightness of this or the contrast. So I can go up here to image. Actually on Pixlr it's adjustment. And we're going to go down to brightness and contrast. And I can pull these palettes around so they're not in my way. But there's a slider here, so I can make it brighter. And right now I'm on the background, so I think we'll leave it on the background for right now. I can make the background really dull so it fades away, really bright so it pops out there. And I can also change the contrast of it. If you go down, it'll kind of gray it out some. If you go up, it will highlight the brights and the darks on it, the lights and the darks. Let's say that I want to make it a little bit, pop out a little bit. So I'm going to bring the brightness up a little bit and then click apply. All right. Something else I can do is I can change the transparency. Transparency means how much you can see through a layer. So if I click on Mickey and I want to change the transparency, let's see. Let's see if I right click on it. For this one, you get a right click on it. Go down here to transparency and there's another slider. Right now it's at 100%. If I bring it down, it starts to fade away. So you can see the background through it. You can barely see it if you go all the way down. You want to put it somewhere in the middle so some of the background shows through, you can do that. I think I'm going to leave it so part of the background shows through, but I can still see the Mickey Mouse image on there. Okay, and I'm still free anytime I want to right click on that layer and bring it back all the way back to full 100% opaque, which means non-transparent. So I can change that anytime I want. I'm just going to leave it so I can see a little bit of the background through it. And I think I'm going to make Mickey small. So how do we do that again? We went back to, we've already made sure Mickey is selected over here on the right. We're going to go edit. We're going to go transform, free transform. And we can slide this little corner in and pull him back up. And so we're going to make him pretty small in the middle. And we're going to make him pretty transparent so you can see through him. And then we're going to put some text on top. So I click text, the T for the text layer, click it, You want to add new text layer? I sure do. Gives you some default print here. I don't need that. And I'm just going to put my last name. I'm going to put it in white so it shows up on this colored background. White. And I can hit the arrow button and I can pull it over Mickey's head here. That's where I want it right here. And this is going to be our final image we turn in with your name on it, not my name, your name. Transparent Mickey in the middle, pretty small, and this background. So to save it, I'm just going to go File. Except I'm not going to save mine because I may need to make sure you guys have the the images to use for yours. So this is what our final project or our final assignment is going to look like today.